Own show interview with Tony Scruggs and Danisha Danielle, The Pyramid of Success. Take one. Hi Danisha, how are you feeling spiritually, mentally, and physically? Thanks for having me on today. A little bit about myself? Well, as I like to say on Twitter, my parents gifted me with the name Anthony Raymond Scruggs, and I am a spiritual being experiencing life as an American of African ancestry with an athletically professional pedigree, teaching empathy and NVC, that's nonviolent communication, with my father who is LGBT. My friends call me Tony, my teammates call me Scruggsy, and the universe calls me SiMBa, spirit, mind, and body, with inspiration and abundance mixed in. And as a Bruin alumni like yourself, we are steeped in the rich tradition of Coach John Wooden and the Pyramid of Success. How was I first introduced to the pyramid? Well, as a 17-year-old freshman, I was sitting in the dugout at Jackie Robinson Stadium one day when this mature gentleman walked across the field, and it turned out it was John Wooden, who had led UCLA to 10 national championships, the most in college basketball history, and he was there to share the pyramid, which ironically was meant for off-the-court success and wonderfully had a magnificent effect on the court. What is the pyramid? Well, I see the pyramid as Coach Wooden's philosophy placed in blocks in the formation of a triangle, hence the Pyramid of Success. The way he described it was the foundation of the pyramid included 5 blocks: industriousness, friendship, loyalty, cooperation, and enthusiasm. And I got 2 through 5 right away, but it took me a quick second to realize that industriousness was the same as work ethic. The 4 blocks above those included self-control, alertness, initiative, and intentness. And once again, I got 2 through 4. There was something about being a higher shade of brown teenage free thinker who grew up in a country that had a little bit of personal and collective pain around the establishment of our country. So when I heard self-control, I didn't quite resonate until I listened to something Tony Robbins said about making your life a masterpiece. And the 5 steps included step 1, mastering your mental and emotional state. And that's when I realized self-control for me meant mastering my mental and emotional state. Above those 4 blocks, Coach Wooden said there was condition, skill, and team spirit. And the way I saw condition was threefold. I saw it as fitness, spiritual, mental, and physical. And I was down with condition, skill, and team spirit. The next 2 blocks were poise and confidence. And there's something about this gentle giant and the elegant way he said poise and confidence that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Now, this is where it got interesting. He said that through applied faith and patience that we could get to the pinnacle of the pyramid, which was competitive greatness. So I have tried to apply my faith, and I've attempted to apply my patience, and hopefully, competitive greatness is something that I have achieved and or will achieve sometime in my life. How has the pyramid affected me? Well, I ended up creating a paradigm that I call nonviolent personal power, the synergy of Tony Robbins' personal power and Marshall Rosenberg's nonviolent communication. The philosophy is it's a way of being where we can change how we think, feel, and behave and learn how to connect to ourselves and others. And the visual is a baseball diamond, the SiMBa Diamond Pyramid of Success, an interactive field of dreams where first base is conflict resolution, second base is social change featuring human variation, restorative justice, and group privilege, third base is how to mourn and say no with compassion, and then home plate is celebration and gratitude. So Coach Wooden actually planted the seed to help me shift the paradigm. And as we're speaking about it, I just want to say a quick shout out to Coach. Chi of love, thank you, Coach, for impacting my life so that I could impact others. Because the way I see it, life's a celebration, especially when we observe without evaluation. And if you're wondering how I feel, I'm grateful for your time, Danisha Danielle. May your journey be surreal. SiMBa says out.